But you got first. Huh, weird. It didn't show up. Is Cloudbot? No, wait. Hmm. It still should have shown up. Why? Excuse me. Why is music not playing? Hello? Okay, okay, okay. Congrats, congrats. Okay, let me get all of this. Ah, how is everyone tonight? So this is brand new to me, like brand new. I have not done, I have not done this on at all. I have not done web scraping, so this is brand new to me. So we are going to see um how this goes. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Hold on, let me make sure who was last. Oh, no. Who woke? X Metrics was last, and he redeemed that in the very beginning. I really should just write a bot for this so that it auto updates, but web scraping is easy. Aw, love. Thanks so much for gifting a sub. And why is this not centering? Transform. Thank you for gifting a sub to Misty. I appreciate it. Center horizontally. Horizontally, yeah. Okay. Too early, just in time to give Misty a sub. Aw, thank you. Okay. And my hair's still wet. And we're gonna see how long baby stays asleep. And let's read this. I'm actually gonna read through the lesson today. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm gonna actually read through the lesson today. Oh, love! Thanks for subscribing. Is my camera? Why does my camera look like it's off center? Is it off center? No. Okay. 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 Lesson 10. And Misty, I feel like you saying web scraping is easy. You're so good at coding that I'm just like, it might be easy to you, but I feel like it's so intimidating to me. It's so intimidating to me. But random baby bunny played outside in the rain for like 5 or 6 hours today. It's barely 50 degrees, guys. It's barely 50 degrees, and I don't understand how her fingers didn't like get so cold. It's not that much about coding. Okay, okay. Okay. Time to do it with selenium. Hi, Sputnik. Okay, well, you're saying this, I'm gonna feel so dumb when I don't get it. Kind of like how I felt so dumb with the whole math thing last stream. Also, happy Monday. It's Monday, right, guys? It's Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Happy Monday, guys. I ate too much for dinner tonight, but what am I eating now? I'm eating chocolate. Why not? Beautiful. Why haven't I heard about beautiful soup? Why does that sound so familiar? Focus on fundamentals. I'm gonna actually hit, wait, which is actually easier now. Okay, so you guys have your discussion. I'm going to hit a focus mode and I'm going to read through this really quick. Okay, HTML structure and DOM representation. I know that. Ethical aspects, okay. So I looked at robots.txt and I think I kind of understood it, but we'll see. Basics of HTML and DOM. Also, where did my water go? Hold on. Where's my water? Hold on, guys. I need to figure out where my water went because, yeah. I could have sworn I brought it inside. Oh. Okay. HTML hypertext markup language is a tree structure that represents the page. A request is sent to the web server in an HTML document. Your browser then parses the document and presents the page. You'll also parse the page, but to capture information that can be stored in a structured way. Many of you are already familiar with HTML. If so, skip ahead. Okay. Elements of DOM. So tag, attributes, content. Title, paragraph. Okay. Open web. Scraping tools. I'm wondering if it might just be better to just go straight to the assignment. Okay. Two primary libraries are commonly used: Selenium and Web Driver Manager. A library that executes the same actions and makes the resulting page available for subsequent. Okay. Web Driver Manager. Okay. And then we're gonna. No. What did I do? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Please directory assignment. And then, okay, so we're gonna do. Okay, so From Selenium, import WebDriver. Okay. Selenium WebDriver Chrome service as Chrome service. WebDriver manager dot Chrome, import Chrome driver. Okay, common by, import by. Collection. Once you have that, you can fetch the. Oi. Why do we need this? Seems pretty heavy collection. However, most pages are dynamic. They contain JavaScript, and after the page loads, after the page load, the scripts run to populate. So we need the engine that will not only get the page, but also run the JavaScript, and the JavaScript may make Ajax or fetch call. A lot happens to create the appearance of the web of the page you see. Try the code above in your Python interactive shell. You'll see something odd. A window. Wow, that was fast. It was even 30 minutes, guys. Is she really awake already? Oh my god, she's awake already. She didn't even sleep for 30 minutes, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Focus mode, I think, is over. Let me catch up on chat really quick and see if she goes back to sleep. I'm staring. You know those creepy pictures of baby monitors with the baby's eyes open? Yeah, that's her right now. Okay, I'm not an expert. Selenium is a headless browser automation. It's really only used when you need to ensure JavaScript is loaded client-side before scraping or for tests. But in context of scraping, this is when I yanked the school database. To hit my goal of 2 million lines of code this year, I need to be writing 5,500 lines of code a day. Figure behind. Oh no. Hi, AK Gaming. I want to learn this. Trying to learn C#. What am I even doing? I'm trying to learn web scraping right now. C# is intimidating to me. I know. Well, it's not even when I'm streaming. It's just like when I'm not there. Oh. Are her eyes closed again? Are her eyes closed again? Okay, her eyes are closed again. We had a cuddle session this afternoon. So, like, where we just lay in bed and we cuddled and we talked about her day at school and everything. So, I'm hoping that kind of gave her a little bit more, like, comfort and confidence that I'm here for her. I think the past, like, week or so, I hear Phantom crying. I hear Phantom crying. I feel like the past week or so, I've definitely been a little burned out and stressed that I think I've been a little bit withdrawn. Being a mom is hard, guys. It's so hard. It's so hard, guys. Okay. Um, so in this case, you're using Selenium for the JavaScript. If there were no need for client-side JavaScript to load, then you can just use requests, touch the HTML. I mean, AK Gaming, I think it depends on what you want to do. So I'm also learning. I learned a little bit of C in the beginning, but my main languages are really Python, and I know vanilla JavaScript, and I was learning React, kinda, sorta. So I can't really give you the like, this is what you should learn. I think it all depends on what you want to do. Because I know, like, for a lot of games, C sharp is the language, but then for machine learning and AI, Python's the language. But for web development, React and Node are like JavaScript is the primary, or what is it, industry standard. But I also know like a lot of people are like, oh, Rust. So it's really hard to say what the best language is for. Can you give it? Hi, England. Welcome in. Hi, Turing. Careful, you're gonna get promoted. You'd still be getting the HTML. Can I on what you should learn in Python? Definitely learning what object-oriented programming is, classes, and inheritance for Python. And I mean, people say that they don't really use decorators, but that seems to be a very common thing to learn. So definitely would recommend that. But yeah, definitely classes and inheritance. Okay. So this may seem, however, most web pages these days are dynamic. Is big in programming. So learn. Okay, so definitely learn decorators, Misty says. And Misty is amazing. Like, go Python programmer. So yeah. Hi, lol. Oh, that's very sweet of you. I'm still coming to terms with my haircuts. Guys, do not emotionally cut your hair. And what I mean is do not emotionally cut your hair by yourself, because you will regret it. It's been 3.5 months and I still really, really, really I miss my long hair. Miss my long hair. Okay. We're learning web scraping. Hooray! Hooray! But welcome in, lil XD. Okay, this might seem, however, oh, window will flash up with the actual. This can be. Add argument headless. Okay. A web page. What is the learning plan? Like, what am I scraping first? So the learning plan is to look at the I can speak today. I have been having major mom brain today. Like major mom brain. like really difficult remembering words, mom brain. Um, I'm gonna do my homework first, and then the and then there's a web scraping project here as well. So I think I'd be down. I actually had some ideas for projects because, I have so many ideas. I think I sometimes get overwhelmed with all of my ideas. But I was always so intimidated by web scraping that those ideas never took off. So, yeah, we'll see. But my game plan is to actually look through the lesson and then look at the assignment and then take it from there. Scrape Ideas website. Wait, if I have too many ideas, why would I want to scrape an idea to get more ideas? Then I would just be like completely frozen with too many ideas. You can find elements within the page unless by CSS. Hi, Paul. I'm streaming on Twitch right now. USPTO. I'm supposed to scrape a library website, I think. And then, so I will create 4 programs. Website that in an interactive dashboard. Selenium, data cleaning. My expertise, Code the Dream is, for me, I really should just pin this. So it's a free programming program. It's a free coding program. And they have semesters or trimesters because technically it's 3 classes a year. So they prepare you to be job ready within a year. And basically, let me pin this right now. And this message is already pinned. Ah, Turing, you're awesome. And then yeah, so they have 2 tracks: web development and data engineering. You used to watch my streams. I seem to disappear for a while. I mean, I feel like I've been streaming relatively consistently since, I don't know. But I mean, it depends on when I disappeared because I did have a baby and I disappeared for like a year when I was in the thick of things. And thanks, Alex. Yeah, so I did have a baby. And she is like maybe a year ago. Okay, yeah. So I did disappear. Thanks for the reminder. I did disappear when I don't know, it's been a couple of times. Like I said earlier, being a mom is hard, especially with a baby that doesn't sleep. And she's not even a baby anymore. She's a toddler. Yeah, so I did disappear, but I think I've been back for about a year now. Yeah, about a year now. And just super determined to make my dream a reality this year. I'm super determined to get a job, become employed. My camera froze. Did it? It looks like it's still going on OBS. Okay, I'm looking at OBS and it's moving for me. Like, I'm not looking at the stream. I'm looking at OBS. So I know that my camera's working. Maybe my stream froze? Sounds good, Misty. Okay, but yeah, so I'm back. I'm currently going through this course. So we started. Yeah, so I'm like 3 weeks ahead. I think, yeah, we're on the classes on this week, and then I guess I'm 4 weeks ahead. Yeah, so I'm currently here. I'm trying to finish this before February. I'm trying to finish the last 2 weeks before February. Okay, yeah, that was like a year ago. I wasn't taking classes to get a degree. I was just kind of taking classes to learn more. So I did obtain some certificates. The classes that I wanted to take, they stopped doing remote for a lot of the classes. So I couldn't get into a lot of classes anymore. Um, so I started to look for other sources of learning. So I found this program, which is Code the Dream. And again, it's a free programming coding program. And this one seems promising because I think what I'm really looking forward to is the practicum, which is they pair you up with other students who have gone through this program with you that have been in your cohort. And then basically you build a like live project so that you can use it for your what do you call it? So that you can use it for your resume. So I feel like that's something that portfolio, yeah, portfolio, resume, mom brain, guys. That was my disclaimer very early on. Okay, finding information. You can find elements the most flexible way. If you have CSS, which element should be paragraph, class, ID. Body, CSS selector. And then remind me, are you a software engineer already professionally, or are you still a student? Because it seems like in the community there's a mix of students or else professionals. You're a hobbyist student. Okay. So you just enjoy programming, which I think I'm also starting to get worried that, and I know that this is a possibility, but I am starting to get worried that I have all this passion to learn programming right now, right? What if I get into it professionally and then I'm just like completely burned out by it? There's so many senior devs that I know or that I've heard of that are just so burned out by programming that they just don't want to do it at all anymore. You also have an interest in coding. Cybersecurity has programming in it, doesn't it? They say that about IT too. Oh no. I wonder if it's for every profession. But I'm like, well, no, I did get burned out with coaching. But hi, Six. Welcome in. It's the teams and stuff and how it's managed. Okay. Metal, I can see that actually because I got burned out at my last job, and my last job wasn't even hard. Like, I look back at it now that I'm not like suffering from depression, like severe depression and whatnot. And I'm just like, dude, it was like such an easy job. I could have learned how to program at the same time that I was in that job. But I got so burned out from it because the president of the company literally, and like not even just the president, my coworker and my manager too, just made my life so difficult. So difficult that I just felt like, no. Okay, anyways. 2 million lines of code a year. Don't be a mechanic, be an engineer. Can you explain that, Turi? Hi, Rahul. Welcome in. Spent 2-week marathon learning basics. Been a couple months. Yeah, I think when you're learning, if you're just learning the basics without like building anything, I can't imagine it really being a long-term endeavor. I had to build stuff when I was first learning. Okay. So main div, find div ID me. So I guess this is a little bit confusing to me because does that mean that I have to know exactly what the CSS selector is? Hi, Jonathan. How are you? Day and night, no breaks. Yeah, I can imagine that burning you out. But hopefully, now that you're back, you're going to pace yourself at your craft. Code monkeys are a dime a dozen. See, I want to become an expert. I want to become an expert, but I'm also like, I don't think I have the confidence. I'm trying, guys. We're doing web scraping. Oh, Turing, you missed my embarrassing. Okay. Although to be fair, in my defense, being written in a single line of code, in a single line equation, like made my brain like short circuit. But I did once it was written out correctly, I could solve it. But Turing, you missed the stream last time where I think it was a 30-minute thing of me trying to figure out what the heck I was doing with just simple math equation. Like simple math equation. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay, but yeah, we're not doing math right now, but there might be a tangent because I do want to make a knitting program where it will auto adjust the amount of stitches for the thickness of stitches or thickness of yarn you have and size that you want. So right now, like I have the sweater I knitted, right? I want to make one for baby bunny, but the pattern doesn't come in baby sizes. So trying to figure out how to measure it. And then I'm not going to use the super nice yarn yet because that super nice yarn, one, I don't have enough of it anyways, but two, she's playing in the mud and everything like that. Wool will not hold up. So we're going to use acrylic wool blend. But it's thicker than the yarn that I had. So I have to make it with a different um so like there's a swatch, right? So for a swatch for knitting, you have to it's like a certain amount of stitches per length. And so I think my for my knit, it was 16 stitches for 4 inches. So that's about four stitches per inch. And then Baby Bunny is about 14 inches shoulder instead of, I think I was measuring at like 30 inches shoulder. So like I took my size and then I was like, okay, well, 30 inches per shoulder, or like it was 96, it was like 9, okay, so not 30 inches, it was like 20 something. Uh, yeah, 23 inches or something like that. Anyways, it seems like a straightforward math problem. So it is, but it's not, because if there's a pattern in it, so like ribbing, it's two it can either be 1-to-1 for knit and purl, or it's 2 knit, 2 purl, or if it's a pattern that requires a specific amount of stitches, like I think there's a couple of lace patterns that are like 16 inches or 16 stitches. So then like it would have to be divisible by that certain amount. And yeah, so I have to figure out like all the necessary things, because then it's also not just this way, it's also this way too. Like how many rows, and okay, so the neck, there's the increases too. So you're increasing how many times, so you have to end up with a specific number of stitches. You can't just have this number of stitches but not count that you are increasing and adding 4 stitches every 3 rows. So yeah, it should be a straightforward math problem, but because of the increasing for the stitches, for the amount of ribbing, for like taking into account like for the bottom of the ribbing, like you have an extra 2 stitches on either side as well. My brain hasn't been able to sit down and slow down and do all the math. Scaling is still math. Yeah, I know. And I like math. I like math. So, okay, I've used the Scrapey Python framework for web scraping. Much better than using Selenium. So, I can see that, but they want me to use Selenium, so I'm gonna use Selenium. Channel ancestors. I was so embarrassed last stream, though. I was so embarrassed. Okay, it's been almost an hour, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been 40 minutes. I'm gonna hit another focus mode and I'm gonna keep reading. Be right back, guys. Title driver body is body. So does this mean that I have to know the ID? I guess, can I find out the ID? Anyways, you use... is not only used for web. It can one common use is to end-to-end testing. You can type into the field of forms. You can click submit buttons. You can refresh the page. You can hit the back button. We won't do any of that for this lesson. Ethical web scraping. While web scraping can be a powerful tool, it is important to follow ethical guidelines and respect website owners' wishes to avoid excessive server load and legal issues. What is robots.txt? A file that specifies which sections of the website can and cannot be accessed by web crawlers. Why is robot.txt important? It helps website owners control the traffic to their site and avoid server overload. There are a lot of pages on the site, and there are some misbehaved spiders out there that go way too fast. If you're irresponsible, your access to the site may be blocked. Large amounts, ignoring 400 claims. User agent, disallow. So does disallow slash mean that they are not allowed? Accessing. Ever get robots URL. Because you need to scrape each link first to open. Excuse me. Okay, so tasks. So is this, so does disallow / mean blocks all search from accessing? Chat GPT. Chat GPT user, cloud bot. Oh. Perplexity. Not allowed. Okay. All AI, not allowed. Okay. Following steps are not a breach of content. Get books.py. So we're gonna rename this to get books.py. Okay. Then then focus mode is over. Robots text file should contain a sitemap XML. I don't think I see that. I don't think I know what that means either. Just ignore robots. AI companies don't care either. Oh yeah, I know. I know that they don't respect it. That's why there's like this huge thing about like Facebook, Meta uploading a whole bunch of books that they did not get permission to upload and yada yada yada. And yeah, so I know that the like the big companies don't care, but I just think it's funny that I see ChatGPT user, Claude bot, Facebook bot, GPT bot, Perplexity, like on here that they're like, nope, you can't use this. Hi, what are you building? I am learning web scraping. I am attempting to learn web scraping. Attempting. We'll see. We'll see. Oops. Open your browser tools to show the HTML elements. Hi. Hold on, what? Talk to the right. You, you see this? Yeah. I know you guys can't see all of it, but why does main content container Find in the single entry in the search list. This is a little tricky. Until you get to the main div. That's funny. I didn't even read it, and I was like, I want to find these. So I guess I did that. Without even realizing that's what they were asking me for. What have I learned so far about web scraping, or just in general through this course? Or just in general what I know? Can you be more specific? Please and thank you. But typically that only continue. Eventually you'll get hit. You're looking for a list element. You want to say within this element, find the element that stores the title. Both. So for this class, I have learned pandas manipulation, SQL manipulation, just basics of Python. Overall, I've learned a lot of just how to think and break things down, starting with web scraping. Web scraping, I literally just started tonight. So I have the understanding of web scraping. Like, it basically sends something to look at pages and then pull the data, specific data that you want, and you can either write it into a file, or else you can put it into a SQL or database and use that for graphs and all that stuff. For Con, welcome in. I am learning web scraping. Title says it all. Within the element, find the element. Okay, so I found the element. Head 3. CP title. I try to be positive. Except I'm not always. If you stick around long enough, you'll probably see me cry. I can laugh about it because to me it's ridiculous that I hold it in until the point that I can't hold it in, and I usually end up breaking down on stream, or as some of you have witnessed, I actually posted something recently. So bad. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Hi, Bashi. Welcome in. Okay. So we found the title. That would be CP title. Header 3. Actually, I think it would be this. Class, title, content. I can display the browser window, I know. I was displaying the browser window. My least favorite programming thing is web scraping. Why is it your least favorite thing? I want to make a game, but first I've got to. No worries, Python. Um, I mean, why not just build, like, think of an idea, break it down. So, like, an example would be for me, how I learned to program was by writing games. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Python. So, for me, how I learned how to program when I first started learning to program was I kind of learned a little bit of the basics. So I started with CS50, as many people do. I learned the basics of C, and then we got to the Python portion of it. I started doing Python, and I was just like, hey, I want to build a game. I think I can build tic-tac-toe. Or actually I think rock, paper, scissors was my first game. I don't even remember what my first game was. But anyways, I was just like, okay, what do I have to do first? I have to take the input. Okay, I'm going to take the input and then I'm going to compare it. So like one of my proudest things was Minesweeper. I wrote Minesweeper without following a tutorial or anything like that. Basically, how I approached it was, okay, here's the game. Here's what I think needs to happen in this order. Let me write it. Let me break down the logic and see if that works. So like for Minesweeper, I figured out, hey, I need to do the board first. How do I print the board? Which then I actually learned about, nested lists or matrices. And then with the mines, I learned about dictionaries. And then with the spaces, like emptying out the spaces, I learned about recursion. So like that might be a way that you're saying that you want to build a game. Think about what you want to build and then take step by step and figure out, hey, I want to do this. How am I going to make that happen? Thanks so much for the follow, Sophia. Also super alive. It's such a hacky way. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Buck Sailor. No worries. Welcome in. Are you talking about web scraping? Just in general? Jonathan? Okay, let's see. Okay, so your program. Okay, so I know. Like I see all of these bots that have been not allowed. Okay, so what is the title? It is a span title contents. Span title contents. Hi, Too Woke. How are you? You can select. Okay, find the element, single entry. Oh, wait, I need the list element. Okay, so I need the list element as well. So that was list class row. This was list row. Where did I go? Row CP search alt item. Okay. The book titles. Find the element. Okay, within, find the element that stores. This is length. Okay. What am I looking for? Within the search result, find the element that stores the title. Find the element that stores the author. Okay. Where's the author? Okay, so okay, so this is a class equals author link. We find one that has multiple not titles, authors. Partner, professor, baby dictionaries. Okay. Spanish easy learning course. And that's author link. Okay, so it's just listed twice. Okay. From during, I'm following a assignment. So I don't know what I'm trying to scrape yet. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to scrape yet. With search result, find the element within search results, find the element that stored the format of the book and the year. So that's info. Span class CP screen reader message. Hold on. Oh, wait. Display info primary. Oh, I guess it would help if I, this is for results. This is for title. Oh, I guess it's also pretty obvious too, but it's fine. This would be span, and then this would be class equals. This would be span class display info primary. Okay. What am I trying to figure out right now, because you're kind of lost? So right now, all I'm trying to do is find the class names of the specific things that it's asking me to find. So it's asking me to find the element for the entry in the search results. So basically, I know it's this because when I go to developer tools, if I highlight this, it highlights the search result. So if you see each one, I move up, it goes up. Then I had to find the tag of the mom brain of the title. So I know that it's in this div, and then so forth down to right about here. And then if I keep going through it, it'll tell me, oh, the title is this. And then it wanted me to find the author, which I would have found right in here as well. Correct. I don't find this the most efficient way, but perhaps they will teach me a more efficient way later on. I am I'm doing an assignment for the class that I'm in. So I have specific steps that I'm supposed to be doing. And so I'm just following, and then I'll probably get so task 3 is write a program. So now I'm at the part where I will be coding it. So first and foremost, I had to find all of the items that I wanted to scrape. I totally sane. Which website? Which website are you talking about? Oh, I don't think that was supposed to be a website that you clicked. Yeah, I see. It doesn't show up. The link didn't show up on the chat that I'm looking at right now. Yeah, so if you're curious about the program that I'm in currently, it is pinned on the top of chat on both Twitch and YouTube. So it has the course descriptions. Right now, I'm in the data engineering track. They have the web development as well. It's a free programming program. I really should be sponsored by them. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just so thankful that I'm part of this program. But yeah, so it's pinned up on top. If you want more information on the program that I'm in. really should be sponsored. Except it's a program that's like funded and it's a nonprofit program, so honestly, I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, so now get pokes up high. As shown, you'll also need pandas and Jason. Mm, okay. Given in task 2. Oh wait. Yeah. Wow. There we go. There we go. Now I'm back to 0%. 70% drop frames. Okay. So yeah, it is raining pretty hard. Um, we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going and then we'll see. We'll see, okay? We'll see. Yeah, I'm definitely lagging as well. So something might be going on. I might lose internet soon. We're gonna find out. But oops. I do. I usually stream this time because baby is asleep. Or she likes to pretend to be asleep. I don't think she actually really sleeps. Uh okay. Create an empty list called results. Okay, so oh, juicy. Hey. So we're gonna create a program that says results equals empty list. I'm gonna move this down here. Really. Uh, okay. Well. Now I think this goes. Hmm. I might put this in a separate function. We'll see. Let's write this first and then find out. Within your program, add dictionary values to this list, one for each search. Okay, so it was something by something name. Okay, body dot find element or image dot get attribute. Select by element. Driver. Find the title. Parts of the header are accessed directly, not via. Oh, excuse me. Element. Very quick. So I'm gonna hit a focus mode really quick, guys. I'll be back. With my getting value. Okay. So I think how do I do both? Okay, so this would be list dot row. Hmm. Oh, okay, okay. So this is okay. So so you iterate through a list of list item entries. Result is search result items. I don't think that. Okay. Anyways, value for this. Has to be focusing, but okay. You iterate for each. You find the entry that contains the title of the book and get the title for the entry. Um, title equals driver dot find element by CSS selector and dot title and okay. And then hi Faison. How are you? Expand. Oh yeah. Elements by yes. Oops, that's not. Let's see. SS selector. Oh my gosh. A dot author Link. Find elements, yeah. Okay. I'm doing okay. Just learning about web scraping. Hi, Shmil. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. I am on the West Coast, Pacific Standard Time. Get the element. Okay, so dot text. Maybe. Maybe. What was that? Okay, and then we're going to I am a mom. First most, I am mom, but I am learning to program in my spare time and hopefully to become a working professional in the programming tech umbrella soon. No worries, XRT. I'm glad to be able to welcome you back in, and I'll see you next time. I'll definitely be streaming a couple of times this week because, again, I want to finish this course before February, like beginning of February, which means I need to finish homework, like 2 assignments per week, basically, so that I can spend at least a week on each of my final projects. Have a good night. I am using Selenium. And I appreciate expertise. But yeah, I think I'm figuring things out. I'm figuring things out. If you find more than one author, you want to join the author. We're gonna do okay, let me see what this looks like right now. Python. Yeah, books. Maybe? Yes? But you can run it headless, from my understanding. but I don't know what just happened. How come? How do I? Okay. Target machine actively refused it. Okay. Let's look at this error. Raise error. Okay. Hold on, guys. Either your local isn't communicating with your script, most likely still driver. Restart close VS Code. Oh my gosh. Duh. I was just talking about this too. I was just talking about this. Oh my gosh. Man, guys. Uh, okay. That's something. Okay. That's a lot of information, guys. Holy moly. Um, I'm gonna make this headless because this is driving me nuts. Unable to open list. Object has no attribute text. Okay. So hi, Fred Vigo. Thanks so much for stopping in. And that's a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. Um, yeah, I will be more than happy to do that. I'm a baby programmer. I cyber noi pie. Also, thanks so much for subscribing on YouTube, Aki Codes. I appreciate it. So, that's a play on words. I am a newbie programmer, so I've been learning for about 3 years or so, maybe 3.5 ish, or almost 4 now. But it's kind of been an on and off journey because in the time that I have been learning, I also programmed a baby or in real life, and then it compiled, and we're currently running updates with baby buddy. So yeah, I became a mom at the same time. Schmill, yes, I know. It's been a while. It's been a while. But I did have a kid during that time. Um, and I'm a full-time mom, so I only really get to study at night. And sometimes, if you stick around long enough, you'll see that sometimes I don't even get to study at night because she doesn't sleep. She doesn't sleep. So yeah, sometimes I am just not able to study. Yeah, like I said, baby programmer, literally. I programmed a full-on human baby, guys. How are you enjoying it, Cyber? I learned very early on about reading error messages. I've had a lot of good mentors, a lot of great mentors, actually. Still do. My list of mentors has grown. So definitely I'm hoping that I'm learning good habits from them. Thanks so much for the follow, Cyber Pie. But yeah, it's something I learned very early on. I would say about 50% of the time that I have been learning has been not learning. When baby was born, I want to say about 2 years, a year and a half, I didn't do any studying, any coding. So yeah. Really? But errors tell you what is wrong. However, however, um, I do have to say, okay. I do have to say though, with like, I forget sometimes. I forget. So it definitely is something that takes a little bit of learning, um, of memory to do it. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I had a disclaimer at the beginning of stream that my mom brain is really, really, really strong today. Like I was having a conversation with my sister-in-law today, and like I'm not even kidding you, like I just full on like my brain flatlined and I like literally was staring and I could not figure out what I wanted to, like I knew in my head what I wanted to tell her, but I couldn't figure out how to type the words out. Like it was pretty bad. So my disclaimer this morning was mom brain is strong today. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, the Schmill. Electrician for 14 years. The gatekeeping is horrible. Oh, congratulations though. Um, I am actually shifting from being a figure skating coach. So I was a figure skating coach for many years, and then I moved, and then COVID happened. So obviously starting new in a new location, um, when rinks were not considered a necessity was not gonna happen. Progress, yes. Look, I got the authors printed out. So yes, progress. Um, no worries, Sofo. Thanks so much for coming back and hanging out. But yeah, I am also a career shifter. How are you enjoying programming? And doesn't cybersecurity have programming in it? My plant's still alive, right? Yeah. Okay, that's my plant. That's my plant. Okay. So we're going to say if authors or length of authors is greater than one, author equals authors dot join. I don't remember. That's how I do join. Oh my gosh. See, I feel like I forget these like silly things. Oh, thanks so much for subscribing on YouTube, Prasad Parad. I appreciate that so much. Okay, I switched these. Okay. Okay, okay. Join. I I knew I was doing something wrong. Oh, oh, oh. Don't wake up, don't wake up. Ah. Hi, Misty. Welcome back. I'm here with the custom comparator. This is the first time. Welcome in, Dwan. What you intend to do, you can use a tool to search for, except when you mom brain, you know what you want to do, but it doesn't happen. Uh, that did not work. Did it? No, it did not. Okay, so we do have oh wait, hold on. Authors. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Then we're gonna do for author in authors. We're gonna do author equals empty string. And then we're gonna do, why does, oh, dang it. Okay, if I don't move, maybe she'll go back to sleep. So just a heads up. Wait, where'd you forget your tea that you have to make brand new one? Okay. Looks like JavaScript. The pie is messy. I'm not moving. She can't see me. Wait, no, she needs to see me. Okay. Do you think she'll go to sleep? Please, please, please go to sleep. Her eyes are open. Oh, dang it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I'll be back. She's not going to sleep. Oh my gosh. She's a toddler. Okay. I know I missed a couple of um I missed a couple of texts. Let's see. Missed tea. If your tea is just 1% gold, let's see. I'm learning data engineering, but data so I'm learning to be a data engineer too. So honestly, I might not be the best person to ask these questions for. um, do you think I can get a remote job in Southeast Asia? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to answer that because yeah, I don't know. I don't know the market. Did I? Oh no, sorry guys, I'll even change it back. Okay. So for author and authors, although you did make a valid point, um, for okay, that I could just use list comprehension. Author equals join. Actually, can I? Because hold on, I'll refactor after. Let me write this out first. So hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh. Dang it. I forgot. I forgot. No, I don't think I need the length check. But I forgot something. So hold on. Let me figure out how did I do the headless? Okay, so attribute error. Find elements. So let's do this. Find elements. I'm trying to see what I'm scraping right now. Okay, that's right. That's right. I couldn't just add this. I need to, I think it needs to have parentheses around it. And then do I need, no. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Hold on, guys. Hold on. For author in authors. A different CI runner than GitHub Actions. Really? Forge Joe. Forjo. Forge. Forge. Wait. So there's no, it's not Forge J-O, it's Forjo. How did I do this, guys? How the heck did I do? Oh my gosh. Because I forgot to remove that. Missy, you're being smart again. I don't know what. Okay. Hold on, hold on. So the title. Okay, okay. I'm just trying to see. Okay, hold on. So it's returning a list of selenium elements. Okay, so get element. Text. And I'm trying to figure out. So right now, okay, so here's where I'm trying to figure out. For like this, right? This has two authors, and I'm trying to figure out when it has two authors, if it's posting in the same. Does that make sense? Okay. So right now we only have. Okay, so we only have the first, this one, right? So I get that we are currently. I'm trying to figure out how to do this for two. So basically, okay, I have this figured out for. Okay, so I have this, but I'm trying to figure out right here. Spanish Easy Learning Complete course, if it's going to post to. And it doesn't seem like it is. Oh my gosh, she's still awake. Yeah, so right here. So I'm trying to figure out how to combine them into one. Okay, so I have that. So we would want the author block, right? Or CP author link. Okay, so CP author link is the one that we want first, right? Okay, so I've studied data engineering since November. Yeah, Vithan, I appreciate you telling me exactly what to do, but my backseat rules that I did post earlier is like hints and pointing questions are allowed, but like outright code and like also this is how you do it, I don't usually allow. So just because if I'm just told, I won't retain. Find it and then find the authors in the container. Okay, so we're gonna try. Um, what were you? Author link. Thanks so much for the follow, Whatology. I appreciate it. Anyways, so we have the title. We have the author block. Okay, anyways, we have the author link. And then we have CP author link. Let me try that. I'm just oh, thanks, Non. I appreciate it. I am going to hit a focus mode really quick, guys. Okay, so okay, so I need to find okay, so oh my goodness. Stu Squared, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Hey, Icy, how are you? I see code, I dig. What are you guys up to? How was your raid? How was your streams? Stu Squared. Shout out. I know how to I know how to stream, guys. Can you post the link? What link? What link are you talking about right now? Are you talking about this one? Oh, wait. Shenzhen IO. What is Shenzhen IO? When I see Shenzhen, I just think of the city in China. Of course, Misty. Okay, so okay, so I think okay. Okay, I think I have this figured out. So I need this would be span CP author link. Okay. So then we're going to do um author in authors. We're gonna find um actually author data. I'm just gonna call it data. Okay, you're oh, thanks so much for the follow, show 9. Fiona. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Uh, okay, hold on. Taking a break from what did I get? That's the theme. Oh, Shenzhen, the city. Okay. Hardware programming. You're role-playing an engineer who relocates to Shenzhen because they couldn't find jobs. Oh. Hi, Piyush Bar. Welcome in. The problem isn't in which you search with, it's what you are searching through. Okay. It's okay. Thanks for the content. Okay. Hold on. I got distracted. Or steam powered. Okay. Okay, adding this to my wish list. Oh wait, just kidding. I need to adding how do I add to my wish list again? Add to my wish list. Okay, add to my wish list. Wow. This looks like so much fun. This looks like so much fun. Okay. Okay, when one of these days, when I have time in see 20 years, right? 20 years. When baby bunny is all grown up and hopefully I have some semblance of myself back, I will play this game. Just kidding about the 20 years things. But uh assembly isn't fun. No, it looks so interesting. Also sparkly high. Be warned. Many other coding games. uh okay. Oh wait. I had a focus mode on. Did I like completely stop focusing? I think I did. Okay, guys. Okay. I think I failed that focus, so I'll be back. I'll be back. Hold on, guys. Uh, okay, so what I'm seeing here is this should actually be called container. Okay, so think that work. I forget if that one works. Okay. Anyways, for container in authors container, okay, we're going to get the next thing, which is um which is author equals author equals driver dot get or find elements. Find elements. Okay, so this should find both of them, right? Oh, wait. Search results. Uh, right? I think so. Because, right? Wait, no, this should be results. Result. Okay. And then this is one. Okay. Yes. Let's make sure. Hold on. Print title. Okay, let's make sure. First and foremost, let's make sure. Okay. Okay. So we got something. We got somewhere. Okay. So now, dang it. She's still awake. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me get the She's staring at me, guys. And you know how creepy babies look in baby monitors when they are awake? Like their eyes are just white. Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to be focusing right now. Find elements by .css selector a dot author link. Okay, and then this was where both of them So now, so it would be author e equals join authors. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Dang it. I need, oh my gosh. She's awake. She's awake. No, no, no. So this isn't text yet. This isn't text yet. Auth data. Authors. Fudge. Fudge. Fudge, 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 fudge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I know, I know. I hear you, baby. I hear you. And this is why I've been learning for 4 years. Oh my God. 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 Okay. Well, that's running. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. Okay. 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 So, no, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Yeah. No. Okay, so that is wrong. Let's see what this looks like right now. Okay. Thanks so much for the thanks for so much for subscribing on YouTube, Angola. I appreciate that, Vithan, but yeah, I get that. There I but I need to see what exactly I'm doing wrong right now, and like that's how my brain works. Okay, so learning language. Result, find elements. So okay, so what is going on right now? Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. No, 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 no. So we're okay here. Okay, title. No, no, no. So we're okay here. This is fine. Dot text. Okay, so this is fine. Right here is not doing what I need it to do, though. This attribute has no value text. Oh my god, my baby's not going back to sleep either. Okay, I'm gonna hit focus because there's a lot of information coming at me right now. I know you guys are trying to help, but it's a lot of information when I'm trying to learn how to do this. And I also get that some of you guys are giving me pointing questions or hints. But again, there's a lot of people telling me to do this or look at this and my brain is short circuiting right now. So I'm gonna figure this out. Yeah, so I don't mean to be ignoring you guys. It's just between my baby and everything else, I'm getting a little overwhelmed. So hold on one second. Okay, result. Okay, search results. For results, I'm gonna rename this. Am I able to do this? I'm curious. Print title. Oh, I guess I can do it this way. Okay, so right now I am going through each. So this is pulling all of the author's data. So I'm printing the title. Okay, because we're going through all of the, so what if let me just make sure all of the titles print properly right now. Okay. As long as the titles print properly, then I at least know I got something going on. Okay, so I am not touching titles now, okay? Okay, so I'm not touching titles now. Perfect. So that is that's good. Now, we're not touching titles, okay? Now I need to see what the author's text looks like. So why are there so many? So that is the question. Why are there so many? I should be ending on Rami Jared. Rami Jared, Carmen. Okay. So we're ending here. But why does it look like it's repeating multiple times? Okay, so I'm repeating this multiple times now. So what if I were to do dot text? Okay. And we're going to print author's data. Actually, what if I were to just do dot text? List attribute has no. Okay, so it repeated. So right now, I have the container. Okay. So I have author's container for that particular result. Author's data. I need to find elements. And then I need to find, and then I don't want to have a breakdown during stream, but I think I'm really close to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I just got raided and I'm about to have a breakdown on stream and oh my god. Sorry guys. My baby keeps waking up and Chris, thank you so much for the raid. Yeah. So I'm trying to So I can get the authors, but I'm trying to get the multiple authors. I think I'm actually gonna have to end stream. Hold on. Is she's yeah, she's still crying. Can you guys hear her? Okay. Okay, sorry guys. I need to I'll be back. She's yeah. Okay. Um I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. It's one of those nights. This is also why I haven't streamed the past 2 nights because yeah, this has been my this is my been my yeah, okay, I'm sorry guys. I would raid someone. I'm so sorry that I can't even raid. I gotta go. Um I'm sorry that you wasted the raid on